back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Good Dude. So, I'm going to go ahead and knock out. We're just going to do the rare breeds on this video, and then tomorrow we'll do the top four. And just a reminder, we have Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit, an old label, old bottling of Russell's Reserve small batch single barrel, and Master's Keep Decades. So we're going to test these three rare breeds. We have the one that I just recently got or reviewed, WT-03RB. We have the previous batch, 112.8, and then we have the current batch, 116.8. So this WTRB is a 108.2. So they go up in level of proofs. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Don't know, just like always, I got them marked on the bottom of the bottle. Don't know which one's which. We're just going to do this all by enjoyability, taste, nose, everything that goes along with it. And we'll figure out which one's which and which one, in my opinion, tastes the best. Oh, that smells so good. Man, they're so similar. It literally, they almost three smell identical. It's gonna have to be taste. So let's start with the right hand. Just creamy caramel toffee. Actually kind of fairly smooth on the palate as well. Spicy on the tongue. That's a delicious whiskey. This is going to be a tough one. Alright, so I'm not looking for what I like out of these. I'm looking for what I dislike the most. So the one that I have the least amount of dislikes is going to end up getting booted to is going to end up winning. Not as spicy on the tongue as the first one. The flavors are great, but it feels like it might be lacking just a little bit. So I'm going to give it an edge to the first one right now. This one's got a little more heat, a little more dry, which I'm not a big fan of dry. We'll run back through them again one more time before I make my final decision. But I got an idea. I just want to make sure that wasn't a fluke. So, very spicy. So, out of the three, I think this one's the spiciest. A little more heat, which is not a bad thing, but we'll try to figure it out one more time. I'm going to switch them up. We're going to go second first, and then we'll go this one and that one, because I'm kind of leaning towards this one as far as just enjoyability, pleasure, all that good stuff. That one kind of had my number. Super creamy though. It's still, finish is still going. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that one. This is going to be a tough one. Like, that one's freaking delicious. Didn't dry the mouth out that much, or at all, really. Super creamy. The finish is still going, oily. You can tell these are all non-chill filtered because they're just oily and viscous. All right. So this one I think I might like the least, and it's mainly due because it's got the same flavors, almost identical. More spice, more heat, but it's got this drying effect, like it's just sucking all the moisture out of my mouth. And I'm not a big fan of that particularly, at least not in this setting. Still great. Still a great bourbon, but it's kind of hard to enjoy if that's all you're drinking and you're drinking at neat room temperature. It's going to be really hard to enjoy several glasses in a row because it's going to dry your mouth out and it's going to burn your throat up. So yeah, all right, let's try this last one. I think overall, this one tastes great, but it's lacking on the spice, which I like the spice. This one's lighting me up right now. Hold on, I'm gonna do just a quick. I got a little bit left of each. I think I'm going to have to go with the middle glass. It's almost got too much spice. And it's just hair. This is almost like picking your favorite child. But I wouldn't know about that because I don't have any children. So, yeah, this was a tough one. And I really think that on any given day of the week, this order could be completely different. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to go first, second, and third. Yeah. And I have no idea which one's which. I'm not even going to try to guess. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. In third place, we have... Oof. Oh, man. This is not good. In third place today, we have the 116.8. So that was the one that beat out every other whiskey in my best bourbon of 2019. Oh man, I'm gonna be sad if it's this one. Alright, in second place we have, I had a feeling it was gonna happen. Second place we have 112.8. So in first place we have the one that, the oldest of the bunch, WT-03RB. I told y'all it was good. I mean, if you go back and you watch the review from the other day, I told you it was good. That sucks. It really sucks. It really sucks because the odds of you finding this one on the shelf ever again are slim and none. So, damn it. I was really hoping one of these two, I was really hoping that 116.8 would actually outperform, but it just, in this setting with these other two whiskeys, it just dried my mouth out too much, and I'm not a big fan of it, especially with high proof and a spicy profile. It's almost overwhelming. It's and with against those other whiskeys, like this was a lower proof whiskey against like W.L. Weller, George T. Stagg, and a lot of those, it was one of the lower proof whiskeys. So against those, it performed better, but against these two, not so much. So, like I said, I might just wait a couple weeks and do this one again just to see if it is consistent. So, I'll have to forget about this video, but we got it. 03 RV wins out. So, there you go. In my opinion, right now, at the recording of this video, this older Wild Turkey rare breed is better than the last two releases. So, that's all I got. Stay tuned for the final video. It'll be 03 RB versus Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit, old label of Russell's Reserve small batch single barrel, and Master's Keep Decades. So stay tuned. Like always, folks, don't forget, check the description below for links to help out around the house with the bills. Teespring, Tattered Beans. Like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Don't forget to check out the Bearded Idiots. Like always, drink some whiskey, share it with your friends and family. Be safe, don't drink and drive. Take care. We'll see you next time.